What's up, guys? This is HHTrader back with another live trading video. In this video, we're sitting here on February 17th, and we're looking to take some trades today. Let's look at the scanner here. We have CLPS was going up big, pulled back, and kind of has found some range here, right? Then we have ARTL, which is another mover. Let's see if it had any news on it or anything. Positive preclinical data associated with proprietary CBD co-crystal. Okay, so that may be one that I want to watch. It is cheap and I like it. But anyway, of course, CLPS already pretty much did its move. So we'll just have to watch it on open. I'm going to go ahead and do my little research real quick and see these floats. Let's see. CLPS. I remember watching CLPS when it was back at $2. The float is 4 million on FinViz. Let's see. Yahoo Finance, CLPS. Alright, Yahoo Finance says the float is 4.99 mil. Alright, CLPS. It does have shelf registration from 2019, so that's a ways back, so it may not get triggered, or it may, you never know. But it is about 4 million in the float, so we'll go ahead and put that in my notes. On CLPS. Shelf 2019 shelf. We'll save that. Now ARTL is the next one. ARTL. Float of 12.69. Man, in the mornings my voice just goes. Alright. On FinViz, ARTL has 12.69. ARTL. Yep, same at both. Let's check it for any shelf. No shelf on it, so it will definitely be one that I'm watching today. $12.69 and no shelf. Alright, so we got our two stocks that we're watching on the morning. I'm sure more will pop in. I did make something to make my life a little bit easier here. So if I go to my tabs, I made a watch list tab over here. Okay, yeah. Made a watch list tab over here, and I am going to use this to see everything now. So ARTL is right here, And I need to change these to 1 minute charts. We can look at the bigger time frame when we go to trade it. So this will allow me to see more. See more. So that's all about, right? So this is the current one that's on watch, and then ARTL is right here. And these are some that was moving from the other day, but they are down. I'll wait for some more to pop in and add those in so we can get some updated stocks. CLPS. Now, one thing I need to see is if I draw a line here on the 1 minute, will it draw it on my trader on the other tab? Let me see. Trade. It did not. So I'm gonna need to do that over here. Yep. So with TD Ameritrade, when you do that on one chart, it does on all of your time slots. But over here, we got to do it the old-fashioned way. Since we only got 2 here now, though, I'm gonna go ahead and flip back over so we can see the trading. Okay, CLPS signed a vendor agreement like 2 minutes. That's a report from like 2 minutes ago. Don't know if it's going to help it out. Put the resistance up here, right there. Put this another looks like resistance right through here. The 1270 area, or we'll just put it at the 1274. I mean 1275. That looks like the area that it's having trouble with. Okay, and then on the 5 minute, same thing. I'll just leave that like that. We have about 8 minutes to the bell. Looking for some profits today. ARTL, I need to look at that one. On the daily chart, it does not look too good. But we will be watching it just in case it wants to get a little lively. The high is a 367 up here. High of 367. And then this one has a high of the 290. What was that? 297. And it's at the 294s right now. So we'll see about that one. It's not that volatile, so it's moving way bigger down now than it was up. Moved up, up, came down, moved up a little bit more, and now it's fading. So we'll continue to watch both of these to see if they can make moves, and CLPS is making moves right now. Have about 5 minutes to the bell. The high was the 1388, which is where it's trying to head back up to. $13.88 high. It's too far off of these bottoms. You don't want to be buying now. It's just way off of these bottoms extended. The bottom is like the 1050 looks like. But we'll see. It's up there at that top. This is where I saw it previously when I was trading it another day. Now it's way above that 5. So it pushed back into the 14s. I don't think it'll be able to hold it. This is the 1395. I think it's gonna give us a little pull down on the open, is what I'm predicting. Now that may be right, that may be wrong. I am not a trained professional. It's only a prediction and opinion. Okay. You got to remember that trading in the markets is risky, very risky. Even if you have a strategy, even if you've been trading for years and years and years, it's still risky. So keep that in mind. There's that pullback, very extended off of that 9. 9 is all the way down here at the 13s. Very extended. And very extended off of VWAP too. Didn't see that. We'll leave this 1275 in there to see if it forms the bottom there, or does it crash through. Got about 4 minutes to the bell. ARTL is go ahead and fading down, fading. It is under the 5. We still will be watching it. I do like those cheaper stocks. Sometimes they are a blessing, but it's got to do my setup. Trying to push back up. It needs to hold this bottom low of the 1371 here. 1371 right there. And it looks like it's gonna do it. Well, getting that pullback there. 1371. Will it break it? 13. Wow, cracked it. All right. Well, it is heading down with 3 minutes to the bell. Guarantee you people are going to sell, and then a bunch of people are going to be trying to buy down here at the VWAP at the 1169. So this is the second time that it's failed that level. $12.89 was a bottom here. So we'll watch this support here. Looking like it's a 12.89 support. I mean, not 12, 289. We'll see what it wants to do on open. May continue to drop or whatever. Let's check Charles Schwab for problems. It's pretty much going to be problems every single day with a free broker. Every single day. You just have to kind of deal with it. Unless you want to put the money up and go get something else. So it did look like it kind of bounced there. We'll just watch it on the open. CLPS breaking on down there. May get a little shoot at the open. Some happy sellers, some happy buyers getting in, and then they get crushed by the sellers, because this is the second time that it's failed up here. It did create a higher low though, so this is one low. Needs to hold up this low right here. 1177 is the last low that it had. Well, actually, no. This high is where it needs to hold up. This 1267. All right, the markets are open. Let's see what kind of moves it gives, up or down. Looking like it wants to go down, going down, may get halted down. I forgot it had a shelf registration on it. So I don't like this 5 minute. I don't like any of this. So none of that's looking good to me. It may go ahead and push through the highs though. 1469 up here. And will it get it? Got up there. Sellers are attacking through there. Got it. That's a pretty nice game for anybody that took it. Not my type of setup right there. Way too extended. And it was following this ARTL. What are you doing? Big move down. Not really moving much. Okay, there's the crash right there. Did it halt right there? I think it halted. I believe it halted right there. So let's go check out something else that's not halting. And we're going to be patient here with this one. It's got a little range here. 292 is the top. So we'll put that as our resistance up here, 1 minute resistance. Then it has room all the way down to like the 279 area. We'll see what it wants to do here. It has collapsed off of my radar though. So I'll go and look at something else for now. Well, there is nothing else to look at. So I guess we'll just stick with this one. See if it can bounce off of this little range here. Start to get some moves up. Let this 5 minute play out. The 9 is at the 290. The break of the 297 is what we'll be looking for. At 297 up here. We'll see. We will see here. All right. So it is cranking back up here like I thought it would. Let's see if it can get over and give us the moves over this 9 like we like to see. Needs to get over this 296 though. Get going up. See if we can get a pullback above this level. Looking like it's kind of struggling. It is not that volatile, so kind of fighting for change down here. Let's look at that halt on the other one. Halt. CLPS is a volatility halt like I thought. All right, there it goes. Look at her. She's getting on up there. All right, so it is on the top side of the range. Let's look for a pullback above the 9 here. We can take 200 shares. Let's look for this pullback here. Can we hold up the 9? I do like it though. Getting a big pullback right there. Big pullback. I do not like that. Needed to certify over this 9 really quick. Last bar was a huge green bar. This looks like a double top. We're waiting for it to certify. Certify yourself. It's like the buyers are they were in and out there. Didn't really give too much of a run up after that. The top side here is the 97, which was the high up here. I'm just waiting for a pullback here. Almost the end of this candle. Has that double top up there. People get scared when they see that kind of movement. Let's see if it can hold up. Well, looking for the pullback here. The low of this candle is a 292. Want to see this thing hold up. Buyers kind of scaling down. Looks like they're scaling out. It may go right here, but I don't want it. I need to see that pullback. I also need to make sure Alright, I'm back. Let's see this pullback here. Can we get that pullback? Please give us that pullback. That would be so nice here. This is my setup. It might just go. Looking at it, it looks like it's gonna go. Look at that green coming in. Yep. Well, it did not give us the pullback there. I did like it. Still waiting on the pullback. There's a little bit of a pullback. Just won't give it to me. Need that pullback here. I'm addicted to the pullback. Alright, there's a nice pullback. Alright, so top side, the high of the 303 did pull back like we like it. It snapped through the 9. Did snap down there through that 9. Did not break this 1 minute though. So top side here is the 301, 303 level, 306 level. All right. This one's got to close up red for me to want to get in here. Got to close up red. Looks like it's going to, the high is a 303. We'll do a 303, 306. Let's go ahead and scale down a little bit because I'm not trusting it that much. The high is a 301, 306, 305. Okay. Did do the pullback, but I don't know if I can trust it. High of the 303. 304 break would be nice, but it looks like it's challenging that 9 again, and it can't stay over this 9, which is the 296. So we're just going to be patient. We're going to watch and we're going to wait. The high of this one is a $3, so another $3 break would be the high of it. It did not do my setup. It's getting under the 1 minute 9, and then yeah, VWAP is at the 294, which it keeps on testing down here. Not sure about it. Let's let it do a dead cat bounce. It seems like it wants to do my setup, but it's just having some problems, some issues. Let it do this dead cat bounce right here. It's not looking good at all. Okay, top side of this is the $3 301 play, and we will do 50 shares just to take some profit off. It is above VWAP. It is doing my play here. I do like it. The top, so 301, a 301 break on 50 shares. Oh, it's going to cracking the 9 again. Do not like that movement. Going down there and cracking the 9, cracking the bottom. 292. 292, man. It's got to hold up. It's in a 5-minute down. Now, the bottom of this one, the low was a 290. Wow. Splash. Splash mountain is what we just saw. Wow. Big moves down right there. And this is why I wait for my setup right here. My setup saves me money. You know, it's my money and I want it now. 5 minutes has it down to the 279. So let's look at the action right there at the 279 area. Now it needs to, wow, snap right through it. Wow, wow, wow. So for the first time in a long time, there's nothing on my scanner. Nothing cooperating with my criteria. Look at this, look at this. Bouncing back up there to that level that I put in. Needs to get back over the 9. The 9 is at the 2 or 289. Working its way back up. But after this, man, the entry would be a $3 break now. Okay, getting on up there. Trying to get back to that 9. It's got the 200 moving average right down here at the 273. Big pull up right there. The high 301. A 301 buy would be nice. We got to let it get back over that 9. It's a huge red candle right here. This the biggest candle on the day was a green candle, I believe. Let me look back here. Yep, biggest candle was a green candle, and no reds have gotten over it yet. So that's kind of a good sign. May not be in a couple of minutes though. If it fades again, needs to hold up this low right here of the low of the 273 right there, and a high of the 303. So we got about a 30-cent range right here that we're playing within. And I don't see anything else giving me the moves that I like. check my market cap. Okay, yeah, nothing else is ringing up. Let's go over here to my other screen. This should not be in here. But it's coming. Definitely coming. I forgot to set this one like the other one is set. Okay, there we go. All right. Now we got some movers. CCNC. What is that one doing? Let's head back out there. CCNC. Not my cup of tea. Not something that I would even think about trading. Alright. Still looking at ARTL. Does have this nice support down here. Looking for another higher support, which it looks like it's finding here. Okay, so that 280 is now a spot where I'll be like, okay, yeah, we can definitely let that live here. That is a higher low. But now it needs to continue to challenge that 9 and continue to push that 9 back up. So we're watching CLPS halted going up now. Just a big, I just don't like it. It's just, ugh. You can trade it if you want to. Do whatever you want to in the market. Don't let anybody persuade you. You use your own strategy, your own ideas. All right, coming down and touching that 280 again. Will we fade through the 200 moving average, which is at the 275 right now? I'm going to move this up to the 275. We really don't want to see it crash that 275. But it is in a 5-minute downtrend, so not looking too good. The low of yesterday was 252. So we'll see what kind of action it wants to give through this range here, the 250s. See if it can hold up there. We've gone through the first 10 minutes of the day, y'all. First 10 minutes. And I'm just watching. I haven't seen my setup once. CLPS is halting everywhere, just not looking good to me. It's not respecting the 9, just crashing it, bumping through it. So you guys have fun with that one. Okay, getting a little bounce there. So we got another, we had a low here of the 73. Can we hold up this low? Right through here. Will it respect it? Looking like it wants to respect it. See it get over that 9. Right now the 9 is at the 288. If something else pops up here, then that'll take priority of what's not on my list. Will it break this low of the 275 is the question. It's got another little double top here. Needs to go ahead and snap through that little double top. Get to the 82. Getting bought up there. So it is getting bought up in this area here. 280s. 285 is the break of this top. Want to see it get over that 9 though. Work that 9 down. Going to run to the restroom real quick. All right, looking like it's getting up there. It did form a higher low there. Looking like it wants to get up. We want to see it hold that 9. Let's see. Little buyers coming in. Needs to push through this little double top there. Got a little double top at the 285. Push through that and give a pullback. $284.94, and it's giving the pullback. Can it stay above the 282, which is the 9? Nope. Scratch. Okay, CLPS is moving higher. Very volatile stock. Very volatile stock. That's insane. Doesn't even have. Wow. There's no way I would take 200 shares of this one. Look at this thing. This thing is moved $2 in a minute. Where is the pullback here? Where is the pullback is my question. None. No pullback at all. So it's not my cup of tea. Go back over to my cup of tea and get hydrated. Looking like another low forming here. Let's see where this one stops at. Okay. Double top up here at the 285 level. Let's see if it can hold up that 80. $282. It's like it's kind of struggling with that 9 there, 282 level. CLPS is just not even worth watching for me. hasn't pulled back. The pullback is going to be monstrous. So why even destroy an account like this? And it may actually halt to the downside with all this upside movement. Yeah, that's what I'm scared of right there. Lose so much on those big rips. Okay, this is another. I would like it to stop going down now. Be nice. Support. Maybe a new low here. Let's see if it can hold up above this 279 area or 275 area. Or actually, this igniting candle is a good low point right there. That would be nice. So now it has tried to go up, and 286 is looking like the spot to attack this one. 286. If it can stay above these levels. See if it breaks the bottom here of the low of the 70s, 77. It's right on it. Sellers look like they fizzled out. Ooh, wow. Snapped through almost all three of them right there. So we'll go ahead and cancel all of that. It just canceled all of that support. Nothing was there to catch it. At 200 moving average is the only thing that's really supporting it right now. Where did this one pull down to? Okay. All right. So this is my setup right here. Top side of this is the high of the 1617. It was sized down. Do 5 shares. 16, 17, 16, 25, 16, 21 will be the spot that I would like to be in on this one. The high is a 1640. It is in a 5-minute downtrend. So I would love to see this candle close and not go. Okay, cool. The high 1550s, 1620s. But I don't want to buy the high on one like this one because it can crash quick. So I'm going to let it pull back, see what other moves it has in it. Needs to give us a little bit more red here. Ooh, big push. All right. So the high is the 16s right there, 1601. Wow. Right where I was. If I bought the high right there, what would have happened to me? Would it push? Yeah, it would have pushed. I would have made maybe some money, but it would have been a quick push. All right, it's definitely too expensive now. That's just too much. And here's the pullback it's about to do. Dead cat bounce to the pullback. 1675. How much are you going to pull back, buddy? But that was definitely the strat. It's just too close to the high and too extended off the VWAP for me to take. It's breaking my rules. I don't like it. All right, getting a bounce off the lows again here. See if it can hold up this 273 area again. We got some resistance looking like 1 at the 291. Got some resistance through here. Okay, and we do have a bottom down here, the 273. Top of this one is a 285. We're going to see if it can give a pullback above the 9, and we'll go ahead and attack it. Get some green in there. Alright, so yeah, they are buying it up. So let's get ready to attack this one. They're buying it up. Where's the 280s? 280 doesn't have too much of a level there. It's about to start easing up. 79, pull in this, get ready to destroy this 280. And there's red on the chart. Don't like that. Trying to hold up. There we go. Alright, so let's see if we can get a pullback here, and we'll attack it. Nice bottom here. We'll be risking not much from the bottom. Only problem is it is not that volatile. It's only up 6% now on the day, when this one's up here 224%. Ridiculousness. Look at this thing. This is insane. Insanity. Alright, so it did give the pullback. Most of it is, oh wow, it went red. Okay, so now this is one of the reasons I didn't want to take this stock. It's just too, look at that. What can you do with that? Lose money. That's it. We're going to stick with what I got down here. We have this top of the 280. The high of this last candle. So the 285 is really that entry that I would be looking for here. That 285 area. Right now on the 9, on the 5-minute 9, it is at the 290s. So we're going to see if it can hold up that level. Let's see what it wants to do here. Can we get some movement upward out of this one? Preclinical data. Kind of slowing down a lot now. Alright, let's go up and check this one. It's getting up again. Failed the 9 again. So this was the only time that I could have really gotten in, but I mean, it didn't break over this red candle. It broke over on the second time. That's why I wasn't in on that one. Now it's about, I think it's about to do some serious downward movement. That's what it's looking like. Looking still in that 5-minute downtrend. And I just would not trust it right now. Even if it goes. This is just not something that I would trust right here. Alright, let me go ahead and look at something else. This one again is down here at the bottom. We got a little top right here for our resistance. Be super sweet if it could just hold up this level here. The bottom low 73. And now all we need to do is see it back above the 9. Pushing through. It's under the 200 moving average now, so definitely not, I'm not checking for that one. This one ran up all the way up here to 19%. What's the news on it? The news, it has a form 6K from yesterday. Let me go and research this real quick. The float on LG, what was that? LGHL. LGHL. looking like it has a float of 9 mil. LGHL. Float of 7 mil. So between 7 and 9 million. LGHL. No shelf registrations. Okay. So between add note 7 and 9 mil with no shelf registrations. So we're going to let this thing pull back a little bit and see if we can't make some money off of it. It does need to come back and kind of get a little bit closer to VWAP. Maybe if it can break this low here of the 524 and then start working its way back up, that would be sweet. Let's see what it can do. Like I said, the scanner takes priority. So if it's not on the scanner, it's gonna pretty much be just watching it unless it gives me just a perfect setup. Right, 530s. It's looking like it may give me my setup if it consolidates in this area. This was my setup right here, except it wasn't volatile at that point. It just gave it and then it just went. So we'll just wait and see if it'll do it again. It's getting closer to VWAP, so I'll be able to kind of decrease my risk here. Let's look at the daily chart. The high here was a 539. Go ahead and draw that in. That is my resistance, 539 there. All right, looks like it wants to get up above that 9 right there. If it can give a pullback on that 9, I will definitely purchase. 560 is the break spot. The only problem that I have with this is now a green candle. I like to buy after a red candle. It's the only problem I have with this one. Don't like that. All right. So now, what are we looking at? Let's see if we can get over this 9 and give us that pullback, and hopefully we can get a takeoff through this 550 area. Let's get back over that 531. Sino is also making moves up. It's not giving a proper pullback. Has not done my setup any. So that's not one that I want. CLPS is dropping off. Alright, so it is 9:10. I have the account size today, just not seeing my setup. Pull back above the 9 is all we need. Hopefully he can get up here and tap this 45, 46 area and then do his pullback. Buyers look like they're getting excited here. Just looking for that pullback. Okay. Don't know about this one. This pullback needs to stay above that low. That low of the 526. And the high would be the 45. So entry position maybe at the 46, 47 area. 49 area. But that's buying kind of high. But it is holding. So the high of this is the 43 here. So 546. But now it's not red. It's breaking my rules. It's got 15 seconds. It needs to close red for me to put this entry in. Well, it is above. The low here is the 531. 546 would be my entry. It's going down there and tapping the lows. I see it getting bought up. Will it stay up? That's the question. Okay, it's looking like it's gonna stay up. So we'll do a 546 purchase of this stock. Yeah. Yep. 546 purchase of this stock. And the low looking like it's going to be what is the low? Okay, low is the 32, 532. Okay, we'll be ready to sell down here at the bottom if it wants to fill out here, because it's in a perfect position to push that 550. Don't know if it wants to. Ooh, it might fill out here. We are up right now, but I really just don't know about this one. This bottom here is a 35, so we'll be ready to be out at the 35. It looks like it wants to push. Be out at the 32. New low forming here at the 39. Yeah, that doesn't look good. That does not look good at all. 30 seconds left on this candle. Can it get bought up here? The red has not overtaken the green yet, but I don't know. This may be a 3-bar play. It may not be. It may go ahead and stop me. Yep, it's gonna stop me. Couple seconds left. Yep, it's looking like it's gonna stop me. Get bought up there. Oh, got me out. All right, so that was one trade. Took 100 shares there. Risked like 16 bucks, I believe. 16 bucks. Anti-Sino. That's pretty high. We're going to continue to watch this one because I just have a feeling that this thing wants to get up and go. So the top of this one, the high is a 547. I'll do a re-entry there. 548 for a re-entry above this 1 minute candle. The high is a 547. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a re-entry there through that 51. That way I'll see a break of the 50 if it comes. Because I really believe this thing wants to go. It's getting that pullback right there. Yeah, this thing is just looking hungry. It wants it. Yep. Alright, so the low here. Let's see where it wants to close up. At 51 break. High is a 47. We're sitting at the 51 break. Yep, there it is. Now we can play the low. Low here is a 533. Wait, is that right? Low 533. Now we can play it like we want to. So it'll be out down here at the 533. Looking for it to continue through this top. This high is the 560. Looking for it to put in some new highs. Wow, may stop me out here. Down $4 right now. And I'm gonna have to let the rest of this roll over to the next day. Let's see you get bought up. Okay, it is now above that level. It's above the 9, so we want to see it stay above this 543. That is our new low, our new out right there, 544. So we'll be moving up to that 544 here. Wow, come on now. 550 break. 551, there we go. Get on up there. All right, now we're looking at the new low here, 544. Getting ready to move it up there in just a moment. Okay. All right, so new low is a 544. Trying to let this thing play out a little bit. Okay. Yeah, definitely 544 now. So we got to do the 544 here. It's just too crazy. Either it's going to go or it's not. It's too crazy right now. Oh boy, showing some red. We're getting the buyers, but it's just not pushing, I guess. I want to see it push into the 60s. Definitely looking for a little push higher. We got our low already set in. Break even is the 553 here. So we're just gonna let it play right here. Okay, this may be a new low forming. Still above the 9. Kind of getting bought up there. We have our stop out ready to go at the 44 and at the 53. So about a 10 cent. Wow. It may capsize me right here. Buyers got to come in here. Yeah, it may go ahead and take me out here. Yep. Looking like it. All right, guys. Oh man, that was a rough one right there. So 2 trades today. We're gonna have to close that up red today, because if I trade again, I only have $500 left for tomorrow. So let's go ahead and look at my realized gains and losses here. So I lost $6 on that last one. I'm so glad I went ahead and moved it up to the point that I need to be out. But it just did not get the push through. Did not get that push through here. $14 on this one, 16, so $20 overall. $20 out. That was crazy. And the thing is, I like the trade though. I like the push higher. But I should have waited. Should have waited to this one. This was the actual strategy, and then it had a little break. So my actual strategy would have kind of failed here. Would have gave me like a 2 cent win. But I actually bought in early on the push through this guy. So I should have waited a little bit more, should have been a little bit more patient. So that's $20 out of the account today. But hey, 2 trades, $20. It's all good. We can make that back in another day. Yesterday was a green day. This will be the first red day of the week. So it's all good. We'll continue looking, continue to be patient, because that's all this would have taken, is just being patient. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. I'm gonna let this other $400 fall into my other account, because I think it was 532 or something like that, and I wanted to be around that $1,000 per day that I can trade. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this roll over. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Don't forget to follow if you're on Twitch. And that will be it. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.